I can't imagine anything more satisfying than to live in the house you love and never have to worry.
I like to go shopping. I just like to go and see, and I can do more shopping. I have more money to do some of the things I want to do.
Because it would give me the freedom when I needed a roof, I could do it. If I had somebody call and wanted to go on, say, a cruise, I could actually do that.
Because I wanted to have the house nice and pretty, and I couldn't have it because I didn't have that money. But now that I have it, I can do a lot of things, yes. I feel a lot less stressful.
We just want to keep it in the family. We thought we would have to sell it to see that she got the care that she needed. But when we found out we didn't, that meant everything.
It's freed my life.
Hello, my name is Paul, and this is Joe, and this is Bruce, and we're with SunWest Mortgage Company. As you can see, we're not paid actors, we're not famous movie star celebrities. What we are is real people from a real company helping real people like you, homeowners out there, with a real retirement solution.
It has been really, really, I tell everybody about it. Some people are skeptical and they don't want to deal with it because they think that, you know, it's not going to be your house and your property and so on like that. But it has been really, really, really good for me.
It makes me feel secure. I can live in this house where I want to live for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being put out. I don't have to worry about paying a mortgage. This is where I want to be for the rest of my life, and it just gives me that extra income because I don't have to pay a mortgage.
Relief, than knowing that I can live in this house forever and don't have to pay mortgage. I hope I can.
Well, my mother now has no bills. Everything is paid off. She has money in the bank so that everything she needs will be cared for. She's able to get the attention that she needs from other help that, help that went beyond me, that I couldn't really do it all myself. She needed specialized care, and she's getting that now. And it's a big load off of me. It lets my mind rest because I know that she's getting her medicines on time, she's getting her meals on time, she's getting everything that she needs when I can't be there.
SunWest Mortgage Company Incorporated first opened its doors in 1980 and has since grown to become one of the largest privately held mortgage bankers in the entire United States. SunWest Mortgage is a full-service banker that is authorized by the FHA, VA, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and Ginnie Mae. The U.S. government trusts and has approved SunWest Mortgage as one of the select few to service these types of loans throughout the country. A reverse mortgage is a loan that allows senior homeowners 62 years and over to borrow money on their homes without ever making a monthly mortgage payment. Now, we can thank the good folks at AARP, and it's a government-insured loan that has helped hundreds of thousands of seniors just like yourselves all across the country.
Doing a reverse mortgage with SunWest was the right decision. I'd had two friends that had glowing praise for the company, and when I spoke to their professionals, I knew that they were right. I knew it was the right decision to go with SunWest, and I've never looked back.
It's so amazing to meet people in a business where you can be misled, who are honorable and honest, and I have had honorable and honesty from the people that I've worked with. It's just been wonderful.
There's no place like home. You can go vacations, all kinds of places and so on like that, but you want to come back home. Even though you're having a good time where you are, but it's still no place like home. You want to come to your own house, your own domain,
I'm the only child and I grew up in this house. That was my room. This is where I watched television, laying on the floor like any kid. My school is right up the street. Many of the neighbors are the same neighbors that I've always known. So it really means a lot to keep this home. Perhaps I can pass it down to my children.
With the rising cost of health care nowadays and everyday expenses going up and up, Seniors cannot rely just on Social Security and their pension to pay all their bills and still feel comfortable living in their home forever. A reverse mortgage helps seniors overcome their two biggest fears. Number one, what if I outlive my money? And number two, from a health standpoint, what if I get sick? A reverse mortgage will provide you with solutions and answers to that dilemma and to overcome the number one and number two fear that are out there. A senior homeowner borrows the money that they need by accessing the unused equity in their home and converting it to cash, tax-free cash. The senior remains on title at all times, and the funds are received tax-free because it's cash and can be used for any purpose you want. There's no monthly mortgage payment on a reverse mortgage. That's why they call it the no payment loan. And there's no income or credit requirements either. You just got to be 62 years or older, live in your home, and have sufficient equity.
Now, you may be thinking this loan is too good to be true. I mean, why would a bank just give seniors money and not ask for a monthly mortgage payment? Well, essentially, there are three reasons where the loan would have to be repaid. First reason is if you sell your home, the note becomes due and you would pay back the principal and interest and you would keep any remaining equity for yourself. Secondly, if you're absent from your home for longer than 12 months because of illness or some inability to stay there or whatever reason, but you can travel, you can go to Hawaii, you can cruise the world, you can do whatever you like, just be back on that 12th month. The third reason for loan repayment is when the final homeowner, the final borrower, passes on. Now, at this point, the heirs have several options. They can refinance the home in their name and keep the home, or they can sell the home, pay off the loan, principal and interest, and keep any remaining equity for themselves. Now, after the passing of the last borrower, the family has 6 months with which to do this, and that can typically be extended out to 1 full year if necessary. And then at that point, the loan would need to be repaid, just like any mortgage.
I was worried about what my kids were going to think because although lucky for me, they all have their own homes. So they don't have to worry about whether they're going to be able to inherit my home, although it's in there that they can, but I know what they're going to do. But then my daughter said, Mama, that's a good thing. You know, if you have equity in your home, it's a good thing for you to pull out and do what you want to do. And they approved of it. Well, the reverse mortgage gives me a freedom knowing that I don't ever have to pay another mortgage payment. It does. It really does. If I had to pay mortgage, I mean, things would be very different, you have to worry about, okay, there's a mortgage payment coming up. Other than that, that's not one of my worries.